Hello everyone and welcome to another day of Road to VGC Road to VGC Worlds 2016. Sorry, my voice was running really dry there apparently. Now, we're not close to the 1700s unfortunately. This team has proved a bit more difficult to use than I estimated, and people are definitely better prepared for it than I thought they would be. Now, let's see here. Metagross, Hydreigon, Politoed, Ludicolo, which will definitely be a problem, Manectric, and Conkeldurr, which will also be a problem. So, how do we stop the rain lead? I guess Togekiss, Smeargle. Because, yeah, Togekiss, Smeargle. And then we have Tauros in the back. And for our last one, I guess Azumarill works here because it deals well with everything except Manectric and Ludicolo. Though I could use the fake out from Lopunny. I think I'm gonna go with the fake out from Lopunny instead of Azumarill. So we'll see how we do. Now my plan is to Tailwind and then to Dark Void and then to Storm Throw potentially. Probably will need to double protect against that fake out from... Wow, but he just leads Metagross Conkeldurr here. So that's pretty interesting. I think I'm faster. I think Smeargle should be faster. So he also... Is that Lumberry Conkeldurr? I really doubt it. I think my best bet here is to follow me, just to preserve the sash on Smeargle in case something goes wrong. But I don't know if Togekiss will go down here to an Iron Head from Metagross. Metagross could protect as well. It really could. But if he went for the Mach Punch, that's fine. Yeah, Metagross protects. So I could have gone for the Spiky Shield. Okay, and Conkeldurr protects as well. So I could have gone for the Spiky Shield Tailwind, which I would have loved for sure. But even if Metagross KOs, Conkeldurr is not going to Mach Punch. So he only has one hit on Smeargle. So I'm gonna protect Togekiss and I'm gonna Dark Void once again. Because I think he will aim the Iron Head directly at Togekiss. Yep, there's the Iron Head onto Togekiss, Dark Void. Hopefully it sleeps both. Metagross will have a guaranteed turn. Conkeldurr is the one that could wake up next turn potentially. So Metagross Conk takes its first turn of sleep. And now I'm gonna bring Tauros out. Conkeldurr is a very big threat, but if he stays asleep this turn, I think I'll be in a very good position to just sweep from here. And the Key Berry might be enough to save me, not entirely sure. Metagross takes its first turn, Storm Throw crits, activates the Key Berry and Anger Point. And I do have some HP investment, so I could potentially wake up, and he might have not predicted the attack on, or rather the switch from Togekiss perhaps. Now, Tauros is a threat for sure, but Conkeldurr is as well. So Both Pokemon can potentially wake up here. Metagross could flinch me too. And he could double up onto Tauros. Now, do I protect? Or is he going to attack Smeargle? Or I could just follow me with Smeargle and Earthquake. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Earthquake. And I'm gonna follow me with Smeargle. Just to make sure that Conkeldurr doesn't get fancy and Drain Punches the Tauros. Conkeldurr tried to Mach Punch, but it stayed asleep a full 3 turns. So now I will bring down my Smeargle to my Sash. I KO Metagross. And Conkeldurr, we know it has Mach Punch as well. And Protect, so not an Assault Vest Conkeldurr, which is very rare. And Conkeldurr will definitely wake up next turn. So he brings in Ludicolo. He has a Fake Out, that's perfectly fine. I'm just gonna double Protect and then follow me once more. I cannot KO both though, which sucks. Could have switched Smeargle for Togekiss, and I think that was the better play here. Ludicolo goes for the Fake Out onto Tauros. Conkeldurr wakes up, goes for a Mach Punch onto Smeargle. Takes a little bit of damage. Now, I'm gonna Frustration the Ludicolo, and I'm gonna follow me because Tauros will outspeed the Ludicolo for sure. And Conkeldurr is just gonna Mach Punch here. So he takes down Smeargle, we take down Ludicolo, Conkeldurr lives, and whatever else is in the back also lives, but we still have Togekiss to redirect, we have Lopunny to Fake Out. So, unless something really weird happens, like we have to rely on our Rock Slide and it misses, we should have the game won at this point. There's the Mach Punch, and Ludicolo would like to Scald. Could be Focus Sash Ludicolo potentially, but that would be very weird. And Frustration +6 does take it out. Perfect. So we'll see my opponent's last Pokemon here. Gonna bring Togekiss in because even if he has Manectric, that's perfectly fine. I can just Earthquake. It is Politoed, so he could potentially Surf, but it could also be Scarf Politoed. What I'm gonna do here is protect Tauros and Tailwind, just to guarantee Politoed doesn't outspeed me next turn, and he gets something like a crit Scald in the Rain with a burn and takes me down or something like that. No, he's a bulky Politoed, goes for the Helping Hand. What does Conkeldurr do here? It's gonna do something to Togekiss. The Ice Punch, okay. That's fine. Togekiss survives with 4 HP, but gets frozen. Thankfully we have the Lumberry. So that means we are okay here. I'm going to Frustration. No. Does Earthquake take down Politoed? Conkeldurr could protect here. So I'm just gonna Frustration the Politoed and follow me. That Helping Hand Ice Punch. Okay, Conkeldurr protects. That's perfect. That's the game. Unless Politoed would have protected, but since we see the follow me, that's not the case. Maybe he was going for the Scald. KO on Togekiss. Frustration does KO. And all we have to do now is click Frustration and follow me once again. And that I could also double attack. But doesn't really matter. We're gonna see a concede here. Or not. Mach Punch, even though it's quad resisted, would have KO'd Togekiss for sure. And that survive was pretty clutch, but I'm not entirely sure if it was a roll or if it was a super, like, if I survived because he got a low roll, or he simply got a very high roll, and that's why it looked close. Now we'll find another battle, and in the meantime I just remembered this will be going up on Thursday, and Thursday is Christmas, so happy holidays to all of you. Thank you guys who are watching live right now for taking some time of your day for watching my videos. I really appreciate you guys. We've recently hit 1,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna bring a special video for that. It'll be mostly for the TCG, because I am known in the TCG more because I did get 3rd place at Worlds 10 years ago. But it's still a pretty nice achievement. I feel very proud of that. And okay, just wanted to say Merry Christmas to all of you guys, and Happy Holidays, whatever you celebrate. Now, I'm up against a Charizard, Sylveon, Bisharp, that thing, Aegislash. Now, Aegislash is very scary for this team. Zapdos and Landorus Therian. So, can we go with our usual Lopunny Smeargle? I believe we can. And it's exactly what I'm gonna go with. Can I have Tauros in the bag? Of course. And I kind of want Azumarill, but Charizard is very scary. And he has Charizard, he has Aegislash. Although Aegislash isn't too big of a problem, but he has Charizard, Aegislash, he has Charizard, Bisharp. Huh. Do I want Togekiss to redirect the sucker punches? Do I want Metagross potentially? Metagross also doesn't do too hot here. Could I potentially need Tailwind? Not really. So I'm gonna go Azumarill, I guess. Yeah. Gonna go Azumarill here. I was very tempted to go Togekiss, but he has Aegislash, he had Bisharp as well, so he had Zapdos, Landorus with its Rock Slide, so I don't know, my opponent's team is really well prepared for this, I think. He leads Zapdos Charizard, so he's gonna want to set up a Tailwind, which I will not let him, of course. I will fake out the Zapdos, and I will Dark Void. If Charizard protects, that's fine. I can Encore next turn. And hopefully my Dark Void connects. He chose his moves really quickly. So he did Mega Evolve, which might mean he's going for the Heat Wave. He might take down Lopunny. But as long as our Dark Void connects, that's fine. Charizard protects though. So he wanted the Sun, he wastes a turn of the Sun. We fake out the Zapdos, which is not faster than Smeargle. Therefore, Zapdos, unless I miss, nope, will take its first turn of sleep here. Now, this turn I will Encore the Charizard. Okay, that's leftovers. Now, I will Encore the Charizard. And I will Dark Void once again. Zapdos isn't too threatening. Charizard is no longer a threat thanks to that Encore. Smeargle is also faster than Charizard. So this is not good in the sense that he will burn a turn of sleep with Charizard, and Zapdos wakes up and goes for the Tailwind. So that was worst case scenario here, because I really wish Charizard would have been faster than Smeargle. Now Zapdos is faster. I wonder if he goes after Smeargle here, because he can wake up, although Charizard is not a threat. So I'm gonna get my Tauros out right now. I will forgo the Dark Void because I will be very threatening this next turn with the Tauros, and I can't simply follow me Rock Slide. Charizard stays asleep once again. He's anchored to... Wow, and he has Heat Wave, which nearly takes down Smeargle. Now this is only the second turn of Tailwind, so I'm gonna have to bring in Lopunny next turn. That's a really good Zapdos. Zapdos knows Tailwind, Heat Wave, T-Bolt of course. Now Charizard could wake up, but it is still anchored into Protect. So hopefully the Heat Wave is not enough to KO Lopunny. It wasn't enough to bring Smeargle to its sash, so I don't think it will be. If he burns me, that'll be unfortunate, but not the end of the world. Charizard takes its third turn of sleep. So we're still okay here. This is the third turn. Fourth turn of Sun, third turn of Tailwind. Heat Wave does connect, but it's not even 2-hit KO on Lopunny. He does get the burn. So what I need now, his Encore ended. Oh, Charizard is going to wake up. Oh man. I'm done. Because Charizard is going to wake up. I need a double protect. Or I need to pull off the combo again somehow. Oh, that Lopunny, man. That burn. That Heat Wave Zapdos. It's going to be the end of me. I still have to go for it. Gonna Rock Slide. And I'm gonna fake out the Charizard. If Charizard's Encore didn't end. Tauros avoids the Heat Wave. Wow. I honestly don't remember. I connect. Okay. I honestly don't remember if how much damage the Heat Wave did to Tauros before the Storm Throw. So it might not have been a guaranteed KO. But Tailwind ends, the Sun ends. So yeah, this was a weird battle. Very, very weird battle. Landorus. Yikes. Okay. That could be Choice Scarf Landorus, which I think will want to go for a... Rock Slide here. Okay, I'm gonna protect Tauros and sacrifice Smeargle so that I have a fake out next turn. And I'm gonna try and T-tier dance here because that gives us the best odds of winning. Oh, I said I was going to sacrifice Smeargle. That was dumb of me. He goes for White Guard, okay. White Guard. So it is Choice Scarf. Choice Scarf Landorus. Oh, I'm so dumb. I am so dumb. Okay, he's going to Earthquake himself. But I'm not gonna survive. There's no way I survive. It's gonna keep White Guarding. Ugh. I just lost. I think I just lost here. It had to be Choice Scarf, of course. It's always Choice Scarf. Ah, I could just fake out and win here. Because I said I would switch out and then I didn't switch out. Why did I do that? There's no chance he doesn't KO me here. So, gonna frustration. And I'm gonna Spiky Shield, I guess, to reduce the damage onto my Azumarill. Thing is, there's the White Guard. I might need a double Spiky Shield. There's the Earthquake. My Keyberry won't save me this time. Wow, Tauros Keyberry. That's amazing. And that's a crit, which I did not need. Wow. I cannot believe I survived that. Even though I messed up, I'm gonna win here. Now, I'm gonna protect Tauros, and I'm going to Dark Void. Because if he White Guards and I Earthquake myself, then I lose. I have no way to touch that Aegislash with Earthquake or Rock Slide. Dark Void apparently does connect though. So he will take his first turn of sleep. And with Azumarill in the back and it knowing knockoff, I feel pretty confident. I've got this battle won. AG takes its first turn. Now I'm going to Earthquake and Spiky Shield. I could follow me. No, there's no reason to follow me. There's a Spiky Shield. He's going to try to wake up with a King Shield. There it is. His stance changes. So if he doesn't wake up, this should be game. He does wake up and gets the King Shield off. So we're just gonna do the same thing. Protect and Dark Void. Because I have no other way to touch this Aegislash with Tauros. And I don't want to KO my Smeargle. So it's gonna be to the point where I could also whiff Dark Void. He goes for White Guard. White Guard doesn't stop Dark Void, which it should. It really should. But the mechanics don't work that way. So because he did use White Guard first, he has a guaranteed sleep turn now, which means my Earthquake will connect for sure. So I simply Earthquake and Spiky Shield, and that will be the game. Although, well, not entirely. I am not maxed anymore, I am at +5, and it is shield form. So even though it's super effective, okay, it is enough to KO, and no crit needed. So wow, pretty good game there from my opponent. But not enough to win. I really thought we were done after I didn't switch out my Lopunny. But Keyberry Tauros, man, that did very little damage, that Earthquake. And my opponent just disconnects in his rage. So, thank you guys very much for watching. That's probably the last VGC 15 battle for the channel. You should expect to see VGC 16 battles in the next week to close out the year with VGC 16 battles. And like I said, happy holidays to all of you. Please leave a like if you can on the video as a gift, as a holiday gift for me. And I will see you next week, alright? Bye bye.